So today I'll take blindness and accidents, both topics. So any idea about blindness? What is blindness? Blindness means what? First we'll study about blindness, okay? What is blindness? No one knows blindness means? Urmila, Priyanka, what is blindness? Unable to see from Priyanka. Okay, Priyanka, yes, unable to see. So either due to any disease condition or due to any other incidents, if our vision is disturbed, then we will consider it as a blindness. Okay. So let us see this blindness topic. So going to the definition of this blindness. According to WHO, blindness is defined as the inability to count fingers in a daylight at a distance of 3 meters to indicate less than 3 by 60 or its equivalents. See, our vision is always calculated in this 3 by 60, 6 by 60 like that. Measurement will be there. So according to WHO, what is the definition means? Blindness means unable to or inability to count the fingers even in the daylight. If even if in the day they are unable to see the things, or if they are unable to count from the distance of 3 meters, then it is considered as blindness according to WHO. So let us see what are the epidemiological features to get this blindness. So according to the age, we can see about 80% of blindness in India are said to lose their eyesight before they reach 20 years, and many under the age of 5 years. Like in one survey, it is estimated like 80% of population, there are chances to get blindness within India. Like when they reach up to 20 years, they are, about 80% of the population are getting this blindness or some vision problems, and also under the age of 5 years children also. See, now also you can see mostly most of the population are affecting with the vision problems. So that is what it is estimated. And coming to the coming to the sex, female are more affected than the males. So when we compare males and females are more affected with the vision problems. And like coming to malnutrition, if low vitamin intake is also one of the cause to get this blindness. And protein energy malnutrition, which is called as PEM, it is also one of the cause. And any infectious diseases within the childhood, like any cataract, any glaucoma, all these disease conditions related to eye only. So if any infectious diseases related to eye is caused, then it is also one of the cause to get the blindness. And coming to the occupation, people working in factories, workshops and cottage industries are more prone to get eye injuries. So those are working in the like factories or any cottage industries where like there are chances to get these eye injuries. That is also like if eye injury is got means, if the nerve which is supplying to the eye, if it is damaged, means what will happen? Obviously the vision will be lost. So like occupationally also one of the cause to get this blindness. And exposure to x-rays, ultraviolet rays, heat waves, etc. So whenever if we are directly exposed to the x-rays or ultraviolet rays, then also there are chances to get this blindness. And coming to the social class, low socio-economic status people are also more prone to get this blindness. And if they are ignoring, if any poverty is there, and low personal hygiene, lack of environmental sanitation, not taking proper treatment. If see, if blindness how it is blindness is contained means, if the disease is prolonging, then there are chances to get this blindness. Like simply directly blindness won't be getting most of the cases. First of all, any disease condition will occur like there will be some stages. At last it will go for the blindness. So if it is early detection is there, early treatment is there, means then there are chances to prevent that, in the like for further damage it can be prevented. So lack of personal hygiene and not taking proper treatment is also one of the cause to get the blindness. And improper drugs usage. See, some drugs will be there, like their side effect is to cause the blindness. If they are like without any doctor's advice or without any doctor's prescription, if they are using the medication, then there are chances to get the blindness. So these are all host factors. And coming to causes, causes, and as well as these can also included under the causes, and especially you can write these causes like congenital causes. Any congenital eye abnormalities is also one of the cause. And hereditary diseases, like if their forefathers or parents are having, genetically there are chances to transfer this disease. And acquired causes, here some acquired causes are there due to any trauma, due to any infection, due to any neoplasms. So what are neoplasms? What is neoplasm? Neoplasm means what? So here coming to the causes, acquired causes like any trauma, infective diseases, neoplasms, any nutritional deficiencies, and others also will lead to get this blindness. The main cause of blindness in India are as follows. So what are the major causes to get this blindness? Means cataract. Cataract means formation of cloudiness within the eyes, and any refractive errors, myopia, diplopia, all these conditions are there. No, like far-sightedness, nearsightedness is there. No, those comes under this refractive errors. So any refractive error is also leads to get this blindness. And xerophthalmia and childhood blindness. So xerophthalmia is also one of the eye disorder where formation of a layer can be seen upon the lens, and this trachoma is also opacity of the lens can be seen. So all these are eye disorders. So due to these causes also there are chances to get the blindness. And other emerging causes include glaucoma, anterior segment infections, age-related diabetic retinopathy, injuries related to macular degeneration. So here glaucoma means like increased with this fluid, whatever fluid is present within the eye, increased fluid is considered as glaucoma. That is also one of the eye disorder. And any infections within the eye. And age related diabetic retinopathy. So here you all know retina is there in the eye. So retinal part, what will happen means in diabetic conditions, the retina will be affected. Eyesight and vision problems will be seen in diabetic cases, in severe diabetic cases. So that is how eye will be affected in that cases. So age related this diabetic retinopathy is also one of the cause to get the blindness. And any macular degenerations, if at all due to any nerve problems or due to any injury, if degeneration is taking place continuously, then that also leads to within the eye, then that also leads to get the blindness. So these are some of the causes to get the blindness. The percentages of the causes of blindness are as follows. So here you can see due to cataract, about 55% chances are there, like 55% cases can be seen with the blindness. And due to trachoma and associated infections 20%, and due to smallpox 3%, due to malnutrition 2%, and due to any injuries 1.20%, and due to glaucoma 0.8%, and due to other causes 18% of cases of blindness can be seen. The last group includes congenital diseases, uveitis, detachment, tumors, diabetic hypertension, diseases of the nervous system, leprosy. So these are also included along with all these causes. So all these are the causes to get the blindness. So let us see how this blindness can be prevented. Coming to the primary prevention. Under the prevention of blindness, first one is primary level of prevention. So child health care. So under the primary level prevention only, like primary level how the prevention can be done for this blindness means providing child health care services like before birth only nutritional food rich in vitamin A to the mother. The diet which is containing high vitamin A, vitamin A rich diet should be given to the mother so that the baby will be healthy, and with the vitamin A is responsible for the vision, we all know. So that there are low chances to get this blindness to the child. So that is how we can prevent. And regular VDRL test for all pregnant women to detect syphilis and regimen. So in order to detect the infections, this investigation is also to be done for the pregnant mothers, so that if at all any infection is there means immediately treatment can be given so that the infection cannot be spread from the mother to the child. So this comes under primary prevention during the child health care. And during the birth, see before birth this care can be given, and during the birth safe delivery and care of the eyes of the newborn by instilling a drop of silver nitrate on penicillin against gonorrheal ophthalmia. See if at all during the birth, if at all any infections are there means safe delivery and take caring of the eyes may be done to the baby. That is how prevention can be done. And after birth also administration of vitamin A to prevent xerophthalmia. So after birth administration of vitamin A can be done, and timely vaccination against smallpox and other viral diseases. See, the lesser chances of blindness is also caused by the smallpox and other viral infections also. So in order to prevent from that, after birth regular vaccination should be done, and vitamin A administration to the child also should be done. And parent care in the home. So how the parent should care for the child in the home means avoid ill ventilated rooms, smoke and flies. So we need to avoid the child from the flies and smoke, and also from like ill ventilated rooms. Encourage the child to read in bright light. So we need to help the child to read in the bright light. Avoid dangerous fireworks during the festivals. So we need to prevent the child from the fireworks and playing with the fire things also. Provide vitamin A rich foods to children and the family members. So the major preventive measure for preventing this blindness is nothing but simply taking vitamin A rich foods, not only to the children but also to the family members. So that is how care can be taken at the home. And school health care. So in the school, how this health care can be maintained or how preventive measures can be taken means regular eye checkups or regular eye examinations. Teach and practice principles of good posture, proper lighting, avoid glare, keep proper distance, at least 30 centimeters and angle between the books and the eyes. See, while studying also at the school environment, they should not study like keeping the book complete close to their eyes. At least 30 centimeters of distance should be there from their book to the eyes. And at the same time, while reading something also, a distance should be there. They should avoid the glare, and proper lighting should be there wherever they are reading. So that is how prevention can be done to prevent from the blindness. Do not read too small letters. See, if very small letters are there, then also there are chances to get this vision problems. So too much small letters should not be made the child to read. And assess the eye symptoms such as redness in the eyes, watery eyes, pain in the eyes, then consult the physician immediately. And also if at all child is having any redness in the eyes or any watery eyes, immediately if any pain is there, immediately we need to take the child to the ophthalmologist. So, and publicly how the care can be given in the primary prevention means regular pruning of all plants on the roadside and pathways to avoid ocular injuries. So whenever we are walking on the road or whenever we are going on the vehicle, so regular like plant should not be there crowding the road, that we can maintain. And the people should understand the roadside signals and taking care while traveling. Avoid pits, curves and roadside etc. Follow safety rules and use protective glasses when coming into contact with the light. So whenever we are going outside, we need to take proper care of our eyes. So we need to put our safety glasses, and also we need to see and walk on the roadside like proper whenever we are traveling, proper care should be taken. that is how public care can be taken under the primary prevention and health education. So under the primary prevention only, regarding this blindness, what health education can be given means take necessary eye care in activities such as watching TV, computer, reading newspaper, etc. So whenever they are watching TV, proper care should be taken, like complete closer to the TV they should not go. Some distance should be maintained from the TV as well as the computer, and as well as reading this newspaper and etc. things. So that health education should be given. And next health education is about the immunization. So vitamin A solution, like 2 lakh international units is given between the ages of 1 to 6 years, at least for 6 months intervals. So 1 to 6 years, this vitamin A immunization is must and necessary for prevention of the blindness. If at all it is not present within the diet also, then by vaccination that will be balanced. So this is all comes under the primary prevention. Now of blindness. Now going to the secondary level prevention. Early detection and treatment is the secondary level prevention. See, primary prevention is something which is done before the onset of the disease. The secondary prevention is after the onset of the disease, we can say. Like early detection in the sense, starting stage only we can detect and we can treat, means there are chances to prevent from further more damage. And administration of vitamin A solution, the same thing. Administration of vitamin A and vector control. If any flies, mosquitoes are there, controlling them should be done. Protection of eyes in certain workers, example, flame works, welding works, etc. See, if at all the person or the individual is working in the fireworks or in any welding workshop, they need to take care of their eyes. So that comes under secondary level prevention. And next thing is control of dangerous tools in industry. Provide safety while playing with the toys. Cure eye problems in order to prevent further complications such as blindness. And also whatever disease is getting to the eye, immediately that should be treated and that should be cured. And also whenever they are working in the industry, they need to be very careful, especially when they are doing this working with the dangerous tools. So these are all comes under the secondary level of prevention of the blindness. So this is about the primary and secondary level prevention. Is it clear? Causes and prevention. Is it clear about the causes and prevention?
Yes, ma'am.
So one more program is also there, like National Program for Controlling of Blindness. So National Program for Control of Blindness was started in the year 1976. Earlier, Trachoma Control Program launched in the year 1968. The strategy of the program is as follows. So here in our India, National Blindness Control Program is started in the year of 1976. So in 1966, it was considered as trachoma control program, but now it is continuing as blindness control program. So what are all strategies they will maintain in this program means strengthen service delivery. So they will provide eye checkups with free of cost, develop human resources for eye care. So they will provide jobs for those who have studied in the field of this eyes and regarding eye care management, and also promote outreach activities and public awareness. So they will also promote this public awareness against the blindness. And also they will develop some institutional capacity, which is nothing but they will develop some organizations or institutions where they can take care of the blind people, and proper care and cureness can be given. And next thing is establish eye care facilities for every 5 lakh persons. So like if, for example, let us think in a particular area 5 lakh population is there. For every 5 lakh population, one eye care facility is provided. That is the strategy of this National Blindness Control Program. So develop of infrastructure for eye care. Here you can see for providing these eye care facilities, some items are given, to provide these eye care facilities, like a strengthening of the public health centers. Like current achievement was how many public healthcare centers are present means 56,033 we can call. 5,633, I'm sorry. This many PHCs are there. Uh, Presently, I can say in 2020, this count is increased, and central mobile units about EIT has they have started for as eye care facilities, and the district hospitals also 445, especially for this eye care facilities, and the Department of Ophthalmology. This is a study related to completely eye. So like. Some medical colleges also related to ophthalmology about 82, and assistant training centers regarding this ophthalmology 39, and regional industries about 11, and mobile units about 341, and ophthalmic cells about 21, and government eye banks also there about 166, and paramedical ophthalmic assistant posts jobs, these are okay, around 4,881 are there. So they have achieved like this. Like in this year 2020, this count has increased, mostly I can say. So by this program, this achievement they have done. So this is all about the blindness. Now coming to the accidents. An accident is nothing but it is an unintentional and unplanned occurrence which usually produces injury, death, recognizable damage. So accident means you all knows it is a thing which occurs unintentionally, and sometimes it may lead to injury and sometimes it may lead to death also. So magnitude of the problem. Accidents are an epidemic problem in the developed countries. It ranks third in order among the leading causes of death. It is more in developing countries. So this accident is very much more in developing countries, and it is one of the leading causes of the death. So here you can see types of accidents like domestic accidents, road traffic accidents, industrial accidents, railway accidents, and burns. So what factors are influencing for these accidents means human factors like age, sex, education, medical conditions like sudden illness, heart attack, impaired vision, fatigue, lack of experiences, any impulsiveness, any defective judgment, any aggressiveness, any poor perception regarding something, any family dysfunction, any lack of body protection such as helmets, safety belts, etc. All these are leading to get the accidents under human. So under environmental factors, what causes are influencing for these accidents means relating to road, defective and narrow roads. If narrow road is there, there are chances to get the accidents. Improper speed breakers. If a sudden speed breaker is there, if the driver is not observing the speed breaker, then there are chances to get this accident. Poor lighting on the road, lack of familiarity. If they don't know about that road, where the road is going, then the chances of getting these accidents. And now coming to relating to the vehicle, excess speed, if fastly they are driving means there are chances to get accidents, and poor maintenance of the vehicles. If their vehicle is like not under their control, then also there are chances to get the accidents. Overloaded vehicles and low driving standards. If the driver doesn't know how to drive, then easily accident may occur. And unsuitable weather. See, if weather conditions are improper, it is heavy raining, then they are going for driving means it is very risky to get accidents. So, and mixed traffic like slow and fast moving pedestrians, animals, inadequate enforcements of existing laws. If traffic rules are there, like everyone is going on their own way, someone is walking, someone is running, means that will also leads to get the accident. So these are all some of the causes to get the accident. And now, how to prevent means strengthen the reporting system, special surveys, in-depth studies on accident surveys. So conducting surveys is one preventive measure, and safety education. So to all members, we need those who are licensed to drive on the road. For them, education should be given, like proper maintenance of the vehicle, safe driving, following traffic rules, educate about the first aid measures also. If they got the accident also, educating them about the first aid measures, immediately what management should be done, and avoid alcohol consumption while driving. So you may all also knows drink and drive, it is there means then immediately they will be the traffic police is taking the action. So like consuming alcohol and driving is very much dangerous, that should be explained by them. And avoid drugs such as barbiturates, amphetamines, and cannabis which impairs ability while driving. So some drugs are there, these are the examples: cannabines, amphetamines, and barbiturates. These are very sedation causing drugs. So what they will do means while driving we should not take the drugs. We will feel a type of sedation. So that comes under the preventive measure only. And promotion of safety measures like use of safety devices such as seat belts, helmets, comfortable clothing. Before starting the vehicle, see whether the vehicle is in good working condition or not. Use of door locks, proper vehicle design, etc. All this comes under the promoting of safety measures. And also elimination of causative factors. So what factors which are causing the accident, that should be eliminated. This includes improvement of the roads, imposition of speed limits, marking of danger points like reduction of voltage, provision of fire cuts, use of safety equipment in industry, safe storage of the drugs, poisons, and weapons. All this comes under elimination of the causative factors. So what are all things which are more prone to get the accident, that should be eliminated, or that should be avoided mostly using. And enforcement of the laws is also one of the preventive measure, like taking certain acts. Legislation embodies enforce some set of rules to prevent accidents. So you all know those who are not following road traffic rules, they will be kept with some fine. So that is also enforcement of the law. It is a one of the preventive measure of accident. And driving test, medical fitness to drive, enforcement of speed limits, compulsory wearing of seat belts and cash helmets. So you all know nowadays traffic rules have become very much strict. If they are not wearing any helmet or seat belt, immediately they are putting some fines. So these are all preventive measures in order to prevent from the accident. And check blood alcohol concentration. So this those who are consuming alcohol, that is also checked by this through some gadgets they are checking. And regular inspection of the vehicles, periodic health checkups of the drivers over the age of 55. This is also one of the preventive measure. And under the rehabilitation services, it helps to prevent the handicap, medical rehabilitation, social rehabilitation, occupational rehabilitation. And accident research also should be done in order to prevent from accidents. Some researchers, like they need to gather some information about the accident, what factors are causing this accident, and how it can be prevented. Like that, all this comes under the preventive measures of the accidents. So this is all about the blindness causes, prevention, accident causes and prevention. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Done. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.